Yo, what's up? Corn, still that guy Jake, Randy, Klexus, welcome. Yes, we got one package tonight, so let's just get right to it. How's everybody doing? Klexus, you're here early? We can get right to our news and notes, okay. Check this out. I got the Vince Staples CD. I think this is signed. It's interesting. He signed a sticker. Then they put the sticker on the wrapping, I guess. I don't know. That's my take on it, I think. Then it came with like this little lyrics zine. It's pretty cool. It's a grid paper. Yeah. Interesting thing, actually, I don't know if this is actually lyrics. Looks like, I don't know. Pretty cool, though. It might be, and some of these names are just kind of changed. Let's see there. Yeah, I think this is the... I guess you're not supposed to open it. That's what the signature being... I can't tell if it's on the CD or if it's on the plastic. It might be inside. Anyways, that's our package. That's the first CD I've bought in a while. Probably, I don't know, well over a decade, probably. Okay, so we got a few things here. Whoa, actually, there is one little task I wanted to look through, which is look through some PCBs. Second, I gotta clean this up. Okay. So Nico has asked a little bit about a commission, and I think I was myself curious about one of the specs here. So, so right here, he's asking if he needed to get a STZ60. I have several of these, and they're all very available. So, what's interesting is that this has both JST and a USB-C connector. That's kind of what I was checking for. I wanted to see if this was the PCB that had both. I got a message. Niku. Okay. Anyways, that's the quick, brief little task that I had. Okay, we're going to take a look at a few boards here. Probably do some type tests on them. I did change out this desk mat here. We have 4 boards, and the reason I brought these 4 boards out is because I had written down some notes that some of these switches are not so good, but at the same time, because I have more than one assembly for each particular, for most of my boards, we need to figure out which ones are actually bad or not. So this right here is the Haka. So we're gonna record some type tests, but before we do that, for each of these keyboards, 4 of them that I have, we got to figure out which switches are bad, if any. And it's good that we're doing this because I really need to get rid of this Falcon. This Falcon is terrible. Really not a good board, especially with these domes. Oh, so bad. Let me make sure I did have a, yeah, I do have a type test recording for it. All right. This Haka has some clicky switches. These are Otemu. Oh, these are the Phoenix switches from the Otemu Phoenixes from Randy, 68 gram. Yeah. Circa 2. Okay. Plateless board. All right. So I am going to. I guess switch hitter is still the best for this. Running those in the honey board? Nice. Shit, I shouldn't have done that. Well, whatever. Okay, okay, so I apparently have a build that I think might be... I think this one's actually okay. Yeah, my other build I think has like about three switches that might not be so hot. That would be build 1. Yeah, the Haimu Raw linears, a couple of them are not so good. This one, I don't think I have any recorded issues with it, but I guess it's not such a bad idea to just maybe go through and test them. So when you start seeing anything red or just like weird inconsistencies in how these look, that's when we might have some concerns. But so far, among all these Otemu Phoenixes, they look pretty good. This one, you can't really... It's funny, I can't really test function keys with switch hitter. Unless you guys know of a way. Yeah. I don't know how. But, I mean, this is something that I would just be holding anyways, and if it just, like, seems to hold correctly, then I guess that's all that matters. So, okay. So we could run a type test on this. What do I have? Let's open up OBS here. Maybe switch the color theme on this. Alright. We'll get rid of this guy. Oh, horrible. The box is here. Yes. There's a lot of stuff I need to clean up here. In the meantime, I guess I could run some news and notes here. What do I got? Oh, I was supposed to stream yesterday. So it's been about 3 days between streams instead of the 2 that I try to promise here, but I was feeling a little sick yesterday. Kind of holed up in bed. Feeling a little bit better today, but still a little Alright, try to clean this up. OBS. Okay. Let's see. I worked on some the the Uchi Studio Jades. What a nice looking board. Manic Geek, welcome back. Yeah, this is the Haka by Bull. I got it's a plateless build. Phoenix stems in Otemu housings. I think that's what it is. 68 gram springs. And Serica 2. All right, so we're gonna run a type test here. Let's turn this off. Turn this off. All right, let's get it going. Surmise, welcome. Board looks gorgeous. Holy moly. Oh, yeah, Haka. Silver Haka. All right, here we go. Okay, so I just hit a PB. And I did really badly at the end and still hit a PB. I was at like 160 up until like the last 10 seconds. Let's go. Surmise, again, Manic Geek, Ricky, Kev, welcome. Yeah, so actually, I'm not sure. I'm hoping, yeah, this is the right, yeah, this is the right one. Okay, cool. All right, that was recorded. What clues are in there? These are Otemu Phoenixes. I think they're Phoenix, as I understand, they're Phoenix stems that are in Otemu housings. Is that right, Randy? These I got from Randy, so. All right. So, this build is good. I think it's the second build that has an issue, but we're just going to do these first rounds of type tests before we do all the fixes tonight. So, we'll revisit this towards the end of stream. We're doing round 1 of type tests, then a bunch of fixes, and then round 2 of type tests afterwards. All right, more news. I worked on these Wuche Studio Jade switches, the linears with the metal tips and the metal cavity, hoping that that'll be better. Hoping that that'll be better than the Cream Pluses. For those of you guys who don't know, I've had some really bad experiences with the Cream Pluses from Novel Keys. All right. Oh, heavy boy. Okay, so this is the PP60, also from Bull. This was like the first. How do I put it? This was there was a variant of this called the Gios 60. This is like the Gios 60 before the Gios 60 revival. But yeah, this is this right here I think had both a rubber or like a gummy O-ring as well as a top mount. I think I did gummy O-ring on this one. 11, welcome. How goes the keyboard hobby? Oh, I'm chilling. That's cool. Yeah, I'm actually mostly caught up on stuff that I have on hand, but still supposed to be more on the way. We'll see though. Cream switches seem to always be a polarizing experience. Yeah, there's a couple more variants I want to try. Like I've tried the copper and the titanium inserts. Both of them had these wild inconsistency issues, and so I still need to try the silicone, and I still need to try the insert free or the insertless. Okay, anyways, what is in this one? P60. This guy has H1s and Kinetic Labs 2-stage 69 gram symmetric springs. And then this is GMK Inukuma. Does this one have any issues? PP60? I don't know which one is. Okay. Possibly the 0 key is bad, but let's find out. Oh. That's not good. Is it not plugged in all the way? There we go. Okay, the thing we're going to try is just test every individual key as we were doing on the Haka. And we're going to do this for this and then 2 more boards after this. I have some notes here that the 0 key is messed up, but it might not be in this build. It might be in the other build. But in any case, we just go and try every single key just to make sure that there's no bad switches. This is a test that I don't typically do when I do these build streams, just because I don't want to fix them. So then I save it all and we do these on streams like this. Everything seems to be solid here. JWK H1s. Oh, this seems fine too. Okay. So this seems also okay. So it's probably the other build that has an issue. Maybe. But it also maybe might... Oops. I don't know why I closed that. It also maybe might already be done on the other one too. I'm not even 100% sure. Control key is good. Yep. Seems like it. And then I think that the tape... There's tape mods on here for the dummy switches. So we should be good. Okay. So let's do another type test, I guess. All right. So PP60. PP60, JWK H1s, TX R3 stabilizers, gummy O-ring mount, brass plate, and GMK Inukuma. And what's cool about Inukuma, for those who haven't seen it, these are, I guess, Hiragana alphas that are like a custom, it's a custom, like, face for it. But It is also still double shot. So they had to like get new molds for this, I guess. So pretty cool. All right. Let's go. Did I closed OBS really? Alrighty. Let's hit the recording. Okay, that is the second straight type test that I've been happy with here. Side profile is to die for. Brass playlist go. I really like those. That's nice. Shout out Joe. Universal MVM. Welcome. Okay. Let me also check. Is this? All right. I thought that the music might have been kind of loud, but I think it's just me. Okay, so that's that. And again, I think this build is also pretty good, at least here for right now. So we're going to move on to the next one, which will be, I think, the Unmei, which is like a, as I understand, like a five unit run out of Southeast Asia. I think it's a Fate inspired board, as I recall. I hope I grabbed the right board out of my collection. Let's go and check that out. Multiple Wii boards tonight? Hell yeah. Okay. Unmei. Yes, this is the one. Got CRP R4 and CEN with the Desco Color child kit. It's also a gummy O-ring gasket mount board. Excuse me, aluminum plate. We got the lilac finish. Kind of looks pinkish on stream, but it is lilac. And then these are the Penguin switches from Kinetic Labs, which I don't know. I forget who the manufacturer is. You guys could probably let me know. But Penguin's 63.5 gram tactile switches. I think they're probably a recolor of some others, like Rah-Rah switch or something. Okay, so as I understand here, again, I think I have one specific switch that's bad, because I only have one build for this. But we can go through and check all of them. So let's do that. Anubis, welcome. All right, so the bad one is supposed to be this one. I think it's, yeah, there's a little bit of sticking there. I can just see it. I can see the problem, like, with my eyes on the board, but it's not actually a chattering issue or anything. So, but in any case, let's just check all the other ones. See if we can find any that look not so good from a chattering perspective. And then also I'll go back around and do a second run where I just like look at the switches. So switch hitter is really good for finding out some of these issues, but I can't really diagnose the function key very well, so I have to just kind of do this, which seems alright. Okay, with that said, I don't think I'm going to record this type test yet, just because I would rather record it after this. I mean, I guess I could record it now, but I'd rather record it after it's like fixed. I'm not going to actually run into any hyphens, at least, you know, if I just do one of these alpha tests. So, I mean, I could record it now or later. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'll just record it later. Okay, but then also, real quick, let me just take a visual look at this. See that there's no issues with any other switches aside from that minus key. I wonder if you just press it enough, will it go away? But at the same time, it's like, if I have extras, I might as well. The only other thing I might pick out is that, like, I'm not sure if it's the keycap for the enter key or if it's possibly something else, but seems like it doesn't spring back up quite as nicely as the shift does. So I don't know if that's something else I might consider possibly making an adjustment for. I'm just putting a heavier spring in the enter key or just switching it out entirely. Yeah, everything seems fine, so it might just be minus, and then maybe... I think it's fine, honestly. I don't think I have to do anything for the enter key. Okay. So that's that. And then the last... Oh, well, damn it. Last one, I forgot what it was. We'll find out. Oh, I know what it is. It's the moment, actually. Okay. Oh, it's not plugging in. Alright, looks like I used, what is this, Oblivion? I think this might be Oblivion. Yes, Oblivion 3.1 monochrome. So I don't know what it is, but again, I don't know which build it is. It might be this one, it might be the other one, but apparently the TV/ and M0 keys might be not so good, but we'll check, and we'll check all the rest of them too. Okay, more news and notes here. I tried attempting to get into X rank again in Splatoon today. It's like probably my third or fourth time this season, and I failed yet again. You're supposed to get 3 wins, And I started off 2-0, and then I lost 2-3. Lost 3 straight. And I was so close. I was so close to beating it 3-1. And I fucked up on my 4th match. So sad. I was screaming, man. Okay. What are these switches? Oh, these are the tomorrow switches. The other one has oh, I think the other one's the strawberry wines. I think the strawberry wines is the one with the issue. These are probably okay. But we'll run the test. I remember having a lot of issues with the strawberry wines. I get a little curious about this minus key actually on this moment build. So I'm gonna write that down. Moment with Oblivion tomorrow. R sounds a little funny, but I don't know if that's just me. Okay, so this moment, we might have to fix both of these builds. Chris, what are your opinions on long pole switches? They're chill. I don't know if I have anything more than that. I think if the pull is too long, then it gets a little funny. I think there's like, if you want to go long pull, I feel like there is kind of a sweet spot, in my opinion, at least. Yeah, they're alright. I do think what's a little funny is that, like, I think there are, like, stabilizers made for long pole switches. And I don't think to this point that I've had an issue with not using those. Personally. Like, I don't think I've ever had to use them. So I think, like, I'm a little confused by that. Maybe I'm just not sophisticated enough to really pick out the issue. Short travel feels funny. I used to think that. I 100% used to think that like several years ago, but I think I got used to it. Or like I started kind of understanding. But I think like if the travel is just too short, then I get a little curious. Moment. Tactile. Moment linear. The other people that hit the spacebar closer to the left-right sides and it feels imbalanced. I see. Okay. Yeah, I think like for me, you guys look at how I right spacebar, and if you look at where my thumb positioning is, it's right at the 7, which is the center of the board, which is right. You can tell it's the center because that's where the cable is. So maybe that's just it's not a me issue. I don't game enough. I guess if I gamed with long poles, then I think I'd probably feel it more. I suppose. But since I'm a right thumb spacebar user, when I type, I guess I just don't notice that issue. Okay, so those are the 4 boards we're gonna work on tonight. So I have the 4 boards here. Those first 3, I don't think... okay, actually, the first 2, I don't think there are any issues with the actual board, but since the moment's already out here, we could just kind of start with this one and take a look and see. Some people are really bothered by the seesawing, but I've never had an issue either. I see. All right, actually, before we even do that, let me go and locate or hunt down the switches that we supposedly have problems with. So I do have like extra little baggies of switches that are unused. So let me go and grab these. So here's this. So I need to hunt down Tomorrow switches, Sorrow keys, Strawberry wines. Like, another quick question, does your right shift on your HHKBs ever go wobbly because you don't hit straight on the center of the key? Right shift. The thing is, I don't really use right shift that often, honestly. Although I can kind of see the issue. Like, if I press down, I kind of visibly see. But I've run stabilizer lists on like longer keys, like 2.25U for shift and enter, when I've done like Alps, like when I've done Alps keycaps. I've done that. So it does. I get it that it can get wobbly, but specifically for your question, right shift, I don't honestly use it very frequently. Just being totally honest. Okay, I probably shouldn't have unplugged this, because I probably need some information here. Okay, so real quick, moment 1, moment 2, Sorrow keys, Strawberry wine, mode Tomorrow, Unmei has Penguin. And then the other 2 are... Well, the other 2 are interesting because I haven't actually tried them yet. And actually, even the moments. I guess 3 of them I haven't really even tried yet to confirm that it's bad. It's like, maybe I should. So maybe I'll grab like a JST, but let me... I guess while we're here, might as well just do this. So what are the other ones? There were Haka and PP60. Haka was the Haimu Raz. And PP60 was the... Oh god. Is that really what that is? I don't even want those switches in here at all anymore. Do I? Okay, I think it's worthwhile to test these other ones. Okay. One of these is a Haka build. It might be this red one. I think this is... This is classic red, I believe. Oh, did I never update this? Okay, so the funny part about this is that... Oh, Jesus. What the hell? Oh, are these super loose because these were running on desk keys? Alright. Well. Yeah, Haimu Raz. This one has, this PCB has easy mate, so that's going to be a little harder to test, I think. Alright, moments. I think this is the Strawberry wine. Okay, that one's JST. And then this one right here should be the PP60, which I think has some thicker or some taller keycaps. This one I believe has SA, what was it, Ramses? Is that what it was called? Yeah. Also JST. Okay, so I think these are worthwhile to just figure out how to test. But let me see if I even am equipped to right now. Okay, I found JST daughter board, so we can at least do these two. But I also get a feeling I don't know how badly I want to change this or do this tonight. I'm not sure yet. We'll find out. So these have vintage brown switches that I spring swapped to something that was kind of funny. It was a 63.5 3-stage spring from Prevail, which I'm not sure if I like that type of switch on here. But then I get a little confused because I also did put these SA keycaps. SA being like a lot heavier than normal, then it kind of like counteracts it. So maybe it's not so bad. I don't know. Okay, so this is not doing anything right now. Okay. All right, moment linear. So apparently might have an issue with T, V, slash, M, and 0. None of which I'm seeing right now. So, interesting. I'll go back and just test all of these again. Well, Q looked like there was something a little funny there. But I didn't see anything register. Let me check. Yeah, I'm seeing no issues right now. So I'm not sure if... Oh. Interesting. Is this VIA? Did I not remap this? I did not. What is going on here? Okay, hold on. There's a lot going on here. Moment. Let's fix this. Insert. There isn't even RGB on this. Is it home, page up, left, right? Love the look and feel of SA, always giving me return issues. I think it's because they're heavier. So they're just like bigger keycaps. I think they're bigger keycaps and thus more material and thus just heavier on your switches. And then like I think most people like lighter switches than I do. So that's my guess of why you might be getting return issues. But I don't know. Just throwing that out there as a possibility. Okay, I'm seeing no issues with any of the switches that I wrote down. So there's a chance here that none of these switches on the moment that I recorded as possibly being bad are actually bad. In which case, maybe there's less work tonight to do than previously anticipated. Okay, well, there's that. Okay, so I'm just checking. Yeah, these are the strawberry wines. Maybe don't have to do anything. Oh, you guys can't even see what I'm writing. Okay, let's try the PP60. I'm not 100% sure yet how I will be testing the Haka. I might have to actually open up the Haka, put this build in, or at least just connect it to the EasyMate there. This is just a regular H60. Everything's already configured. Okay, apparently I wrote down here that there's an issue with the 0 key. Although, what I do remember, I do vaguely remember that there was an issue possibly with this 0 key, and then that I did fix it at one point. Because I built this quite a long time ago, like maybe 2 years ago, and then noticed an issue. And I think the issue might have been the spring was bent. If I recall this correctly, I was like, what the fuck is causing that sound issue? And then I later on down the line actually did fix this. So there's also, this is probably also not anything I have to fix unless I want to take out the switches entirely, which I think is honestly fine. I don't think I need to because this honestly kind of feels fine as is with the SA on it. That said, another thing I could do is still change the assemblies on both the Moment and the PP60. Just so that I can record new type tests for them, because why not? It's like another thing I could do. Okay, so again, shit, maybe less to do than I thought here. Okay, it might be the last of needing this JST daughter board. I just need to figure out what to do about this Haka here. Oh shit. Okay. Let's open this up. This potentially might be the only way I can do this, so. Alright, and then once I'm plugged in, I'll go and continue my news and notes. Alrighty. That's level 6. Okay. This looks like tadpole, plateless tadpole. That's similar to what if I recall correctly. Did I hear news and notes? I was already mentioning some of them. But yes, I do have some. I just need to plug in so I can switch screens and go. Oh, what the fuck? The hell was that? So I could read them off. Oh, Jesus. God, these these classic reds are super loose because I think they used to sit on some deskies in the past. Okay, I'll plug this in now so I could read them off. All right. So yes, supposed to stream yesterday, but I felt a little sick, so then I didn't. Worked on the Wuche Studio Jades with the metal tips and the metal cavities. So hopefully I like that better than the Cream Pluses. Tempted to get into Splatoon X Rank again today for like the third or fourth time this season and failed again. Gotta work on more switches, so if this ends up being a little short, then I might start work on some switches. Are you feeling better? A little tiny bit, but like I'm actually, I don't know if you guys can hear it in me, but I'm like still a little bit congested right now. Oh, I fixed that cinema roll hair clip. We were looking up some videos on how to fix like those hair claws. It's pretty interesting how hair claws work. Oh, another thing. I do not think I'm going to Reno anymore. What I realized is that, like, it just really doesn't seem like it's worth it. Like, a 4-hour drive each way, so 8 hours round trip. And then, like, for some reason, hotels in Reno are really expensive. I am a little confused by, like, who is spending all that money to stay in Reno. And I'm just like, I would honestly probably rather just risk issues and late fees for like vehicle registration come end of August when I'm going to be driving down to Key Life and then to Las Vegas then. Yeah, I'd rather do that, honestly. Because I think it'll just be cheaper than going to Reno. Time and money-wise. But I do still plan on going to the SAC meetup, despite not going to Reno. So I still haven't registered for it yet, so I probably gotta do that. Oh, I also learned from Randy here that I probably can't do the 87U PBB build anymore. What the? At least not with the plate that he has, so I think I need to jump on Show's group buy. But Randy, I don't know if you're there. How do you join these Show plate group buys? I'm like pretty confused. Okay, I don't remember what the actual issue was, so I guess we'll just find out shortly. Is it 0? I don't know. Oh, there. Oh. You see that? Oh, this is the first one we've seen. Chatter detected on 0. The first red line we've seen. So, there it is. So 0 is the issue. I hope that's the one and not a different one. That was problematic. Anyways, new month, new money. So I did make a bunch of purchases. I got my return flight from Las Vegas come early September. Whoa. A doesn't even work. What the fuck? Okay, A doesn't even work. 0 is bad. F also seems bad. There we go. F got some chatter to it too. What are these switches? Is this the Haimu Raw? L seems also bad, but it's not detecting the chatter yet. A0FL. C also seems bad. What the fuck? I can't even write 0. A0FL. C? Alt also seems bad. Holy shit, there's so much wrong with this. I can't even write. Something else just chattered. I don't know if it was control. Tell us what to write, then you can copy and paste. Fair, okay. I don't know. I felt another one that was bad, and I don't know what it was. I feel like it was V. But I'm not sure. Anyways, I do have them here listed. A0FLC. Maybe V. And I'm still just trying to determine if that's true. C doesn't seem so bad anymore. A is definitely still bad. L is definitely still bad. It's not coming in as red yet, though. That's kind of weird. Oh, N feels very bad. I don't know why it doesn't register. M also... Man, this is horrible. Okay, M. Definitely got to be N, too. Seems okay. Okay, this is a very, very confusing situation. Oh, what was it? And okay, we finally got the end. The end finally had chatter discovered on it. I want to guess. Oh, Ricky. Thank you for the 15 months. Do you think it's PCB or maybe it's... I'm decently certain it's the switches. Decently certain. I swear there was an issue with V because I think what happened was I tried pasting A and then like it double... Oh shit. It double came in. If it's that sporadic, it's likely the switches. Yeah. That's what I figure at least. But as I'm looking at C and... Oh, C got a chatter. Nice. How many can I get chattering? Okay, if I just like keep doing this, can I just trigger a chatter on V? Savior, welcome. Whoa, I got one on T. Holy shit. Where did the T happen? I didn't even see it. Nope. There it is. Okay, so I guess T is also bad. I didn't anticipate that. Whoa, Tab got one? Holy hell. Zero, yeah, Zero got one. Top of the board, there's a bunch of chattering on all of these red switches. Also, I don't know how... Whoa. Okay, A kind of started working. You can see that's not good. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so was everything covered here? Zero, Tab, T, A, F. Oh, we couldn't... I swear L is bad. I feel like we can get it to... Whoa, F? Oh yeah, F was already there. L, C, N, M, and left alt. But I swear L is also pretty bad too. I wonder though, if it's one of those situations where there's something like internal to the switch where it's like if you just press it enough, it unchatters itself. Definitely not for N. N is definitely bad. So is M. Horrible. But Tab and T and L. Yeah, these are Haimu-Ras. Zero also doesn't seem that bad. Okay, so real quick, I'm going to go check what did I record as being bad, because I don't have that list up right now. Okay, according to my document here, it was A, N, and Control. So apparently Control was also bad, but... I don't know. Okay, so these I haven't been able to trigger. technically tab and T also seem like I think I've heard of any leaf issues. These wonder what's up with these. I don't know, man. User error. It's probably a me problem. I don't know. Oh, L. I actually got the L to pick up. When did I do that? Oh, there we go. Okay, so L is bad. That's a lot of switches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 11 potential bad switches in this board. I don't even know if I have I don't know if I have 11 extras. Starting to look more and more like it's a column out. You think so? This TFC alt, left alt. Oh, shit. This is the HHK BB60. It's a BB60 with a 6U. I'm also just checking to see if, like, okay, if I pick this up off of, like, I don't have, like, a spare EasyMate daughter board, so, or cable. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just lifting this off just to make sure that there's no shorting on it. Motherfucker. Use chopstick, welcome back. Trying to see what I can do here. Here's a piece of paper. Okay, so I currently have this sitting on a piece of paper. Maybe I could make a cut in the paper. Doesn't help that these are super loose keycaps. Okay, just in case there's any weird potential shorting, I have here at this point, just I have this spare sheet of paper, and I'm just going to be trying to rest this PCB on it. Okay, I'm going to clear and then retry. Whoa. That's weird. Did I disconnect it? Okay, there we go. Let's try again. Okay, A is pretty bad still. M is really bad still. It's like I'm trying to figure out how to get EK to pick it up as a chatter, but oh, N is bad. So I've been told that these three are bad, but I wonder if that was because of a short. Alt is still bad. Okay, I got control to still be bad. It is sitting on the paper. That one... Oh, there. Okay, we got A. So that one I had written from before, like way before today. But I couldn't trigger that in the previous test. But there's also still a chance here that... Oh, what the heck? We got S as bad now. I didn't even see that one before. I get to feeling like we should just not... Like, I should just put in new switches. It's like... I feel like there seems to be so many issues with random switches in this board that, like, it might be more worthwhile to just, like, try to rebuild this entirely. I didn't even have this one from before either. Yeah, and then, like, if there's still similar issues in each of these spots, then yeah, it probably would be some kind of, like, column trace situation. There we go. Got L revealed. Can't seem to get CF or T bad again, nor can I get tab. Also 0. Can't get 0. Yeah, rebuild is probably the way to go, honestly. Yeah, there's just way too much wrong with this. Maybe a whole rebuild. Probably a whole rebuild. Well, this was interesting because the one that I thought I had to do for the moment, we might not have to do anything, and then the one that I didn't think I had to do anything, there was like a couple of interesting switches to consider. So we might just do these two tonight. We've just been like trying to test these 4 boards tonight, and a couple of them just ended up being pretty funny here. The Haka, we might need to just do a whole rebuild. The PP60, we might not need to do anything. If we do anything, we could consider a whole rebuild, but I just don't even think this is... yeah, we might just do this. Maybe don't have to do anything. I think this one might just be possibly 1 key. And then this one is like 2 keys. Yeah. There are greater than 10 that are bad. The interesting thing about this situation is it might be worthwhile for me to still desolder all of these keys specifically, just so that I can like separate them out in case they are bad. Maybe look at them, see what is bad about them. And then the rest of them, I mean, the rest of them seem good. So, okay. That was weird. I don't know if I want to do a whole rebuild tonight. I mean, I guess I possibly could. me see. I do have some linear switches, I guess. Okay. Yeah, this is gonna be a little more involved than I thought. What time is it? It's 11:10. We could do this. This is like kind of derailed a little bit what I was anticipating, but we can do this. And so we will. All right. I'm gonna figure this thing out with the Haka. And because this is gonna be a bigger thing here, I am gonna bring out a mat. I was thinking that if I was just changing a hot couple of switches, then I wouldn't need to, but we'll do this. Okay, so that's heating up, and while that's happening, I'll plug back in, go through some more news and notes. As I mentioned, it is a new month here. I still need to get out a bunch of prizes. But also, given that it's a new month, it's also means new money. And so, like I mentioned, I got a return flight from Las Vegas after Key Life. I'm going to be driving out there and then leaving my car there. So I'll be without a car for a while. Bought some new conditioner. I was out of conditioner, which I feel like I need now that, or since I colored my hair back in May. Seems somewhat necessary. All right, let me pull off the keycap. 0 minus tab T A F Control L C N S. Is this all of it? 0 minus, okay, 0 A F C L N M left alt tab T Control S minus. Okay, I think those are the ones I want to separate out first. Oh, I got my ticket for the Key Life after party. That's another thing I got. Oh, I got some Stance socks, but I only got the blue ones, which is a little funny because the longest time I've just been looking for black socks, and black socks are available on the Stance website. But the blue socks are on final sale, and they are pretty cheap. So I just went with those instead for now. I just figure, like, on Black Friday, those black socks are probably going to be good. I don't know. Probably going to be cheaper. It's just kind of something I figure. QWERT. Anyways, Kill Combat, welcome. Tab. Oh, this Dyson air purifier slash heat slash cool fan finally after 4 years is telling me that the filter needs replacement, which is interesting because it's like, why did that take so long? Is my air clean enough that I didn't need to replace it for this long? So I was looking on Amazon for replacement filters and I realized they're all like generics. And then I started digging around and I realized that like, yeah, these generics, they are coming from, you know, other sources. Apparently, main complaints are that they sometimes don't fit in Dysons, like, or sometimes they don't get recognized as official Dyson filters. And sometimes even when everything does seem good, it's like they tell you to replace them really soon. So I just went with an OEM, like from Dyson, even though it's like double the price. And I'm just hoping that'll last me another 4 years. We'll see. If I got scammed, I got scammed, whatever. You know, it's their product, you know. What can I do? Risky, welcome back. You ever build a 65%? I have here and there, and I intend to continue building 65s here and there. We did the Freya, which I've lent to Tina. Oh, you guys gotta see what Tina did with it. Oh my goodness, it's crazy. Let me show you guys this shortly. I just gotta handle these last couple of switches here. For a knob or a screen? I mean, like, I've never built a 65 for me. So when you ask me if I prefer a knob or a screen, I don't really have a good answer to that because I wouldn't be using it. I don't know. Yeah, I don't have a good answer, honestly, which one I would prefer. Like, a part of me thinks, like, I don't know. I guess I just wouldn't really use a knob. Like, what would I be using a knob for? So I guess a screen? But at the same time, a screen seems kind of like a pain to, like, actually handle or deal with. Like, I don't know. I think, like, there's, like, a whole thing where it's, like, you need, like, an app to set what's on the screen. And I mean, it's, like, I guess it's not a problem to just, like, figure it out once and then not ever have to deal with it again. But it just seems, like, kind of much. I don't know. I've never really dealt with a screen other than what was on the default for the Freya proto that I got from Patty. Alright, let me, I gotta show you guys this thing. Look at what Tina did to her Freya. It's crazy. From experience, not getting functional for audio or Zoom or whatever screen is just aesthetic mostly. Yeah, but, like, I don't know. I think I've just never needed like a knob. Like, it was funny. Like, I had this thing where, like, I couldn't figure out how to actually program a knob. And it was just defaulting to volume. But, like, my volume I don't control from my machine. Like, I control it through, like, a stereo amp. If you're in the dark oven, the screen can be more of a distraction. True. I need to go blow my nose. So, oh, here's what Tina did to her. Check this out. This is what Tina did to her Freya. All right. But you can put a thick baddie GIF on a screen? Yes, you can. Not wrong. I've dedicated knobs elsewhere, but I've used them before. Anyone ever tried the GMK67? I have not. That was more useful if you're not using an amp or an audio interface. Yeah, exactly. And like I couldn't figure out, like it's on my Pandora. My Pandora has a knob in the back, and I'm like, I don't know how to program this. And I do not care enough to even try to figure it out. Waiting for HHKBs with screens for blockers. That's going to be an interesting one for sure. Anyways. Okay, I'm going to bag these up separately just so I know that these are the bad ones. Oh God, don't give them ideas. Oh, Randy, now that you're back, I was wondering, asking, how do you order a plate from Show? You just DM him? All right, I'm gonna continue now. I was 60%. I find it painful to have no arrow keys when you're on Microsoft Excel, now considering to get a 65%. You can either DM him or use his links through Superbuy. Okay. I saw his plate thing and it wasn't a Superbuy link. I'm not sure if it's just like I'm supposed to use Superbuy to find that product, the Taobao link he had. Is that what I'm supposed to do? You have to paste it. Oh, got it. Okay. Yeah, I would prefer to get the other plate. I think it doesn't immediately sound like I'm gonna be able to get the Real Force to work with a non-Topre setup. Like if I wanted to use PBB or just any other MX aftermarket slider / housing. Biggest trouble with 60s not having arrow keys, but ever since I discovered the joys of split backspace and split right shift, 60s are super viable for me. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of where I am. Granted, I do spreadsheet work, but probably not to the extent that a lot of people use it professionally. But I am perfectly fine and comfortable with doing that. But, I mean, it's also that, like, I don't think a good number of people... Like, I don't think a majority of people can touch type a numero. I generally can, but I also don't need to do any numpad work overall anyways. So again, it's just depends on who you are and what your needs are, I guess. Okay, that one is the space bar. HHKB requires the brain a bit more wrinkly than mine. Yeah, you say HHKB arrows very quickly, or at least layer arrows. Yes. There's our magical. Koala, welcome back. Oh, I think I might need to clean this out. About to build a QAZ 35% HHKB, and I am scared. You got this. I believe in you. Believe in yourself. Muscle memory is too strong for using the lower left corner of the keyboard. I didn't bring out my fume extractor. I should do that, but probably we'll do that later. Mech Vault? What is Mech Vault? Oh, you guys can't see what I'm doing. Vault 35 with the Travolta EC PCB. Oh, You're doing AC on it. Okay, let's continue. I had to get it clear. I was waiting on the other dyed colors, but then he said he's not going to dye anymore. I don't want the violet, wanted a pink or blue. Ah. Kaz is just going to be impossible for me to use daily. I think there was also just a weird separate issue where the Q was misaligned really badly. Had nothing to do with the functionality of the Switch, but I just saw it. It was really, really misaligned. Gradient dye would be sick. I might ask Emma Leader to dye mine eventually or try my hand on it. Sad, no more colors. Is it PC? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, I'll do one more. Acrylic, got it. Got it, got it. I think it would be worthwhile to clean again, and also I think I might need to clean a little bit more diligently here. Oh, one other thing. I did buy more acrylic windows for the Argyle. So hopefully we won't fuck it up this time. Also, it was weird. I didn't know there was like some. I don't know how to explain this. Where do you even get those? Prototypist. This was run through Jay. Out in Europe. Okay, there was a weird thing where just real quickly a coupon code like flashed. Like it showed up in my cart at one point and then it took itself off. And then I put it back on and it just worked. And because like it wouldn't it disappeared for a second. It was NKUS25. I just got 25% off a bunch of stuff from Prototypist. I don't know what this was. I used it. I'm not sure if this is like a thing that's supposed to be public, but it was weird. But I got 25% off, and it included like a bunch of GMK sets too. So I ended up getting Alter Redux and also Hamon 2 finally. Yeah, so you guys, I don't know if you guys want to try this NKUS25. I don't know where it came from. I don't know if this is something he's been promoting on stream or something, but it just briefly showed up. The thing though is that like it is in GBP, it is in pounds, and like shipping in pounds is kind of a lot. So you kind of have to like spend a lot to kind of really make it worth it. But with 25% off, it kind of does. It kind of is worth it. I was thinking of getting MTNU Dolch, but I just kind of figured that like Novel Keys is running that, even though they don't have it right now. They're running that, and I just figure it's gonna like, it can probably be held over till Black Friday. Might be a stream code that Jay forgot to turn off. It was weird because it was there, and then it wasn't, but then it still works. Like, I don't know, or at least it worked as of yesterday. I think this pipe filter might be done, so I'm gonna just toss it. It looks pretty done. Even if it's not done, it might be another filter, but I just need to get rid of that one. Let's try this. Oh, the Stussy socks came back in stock. I haven't bought those yet, but I'm probably going to. Also, have you guys ever tried this Kewpie roasted sesame dressing? Holy shit, it's so good. But for some reason, one reason or another, it's always like, it's on Amazon, but really expensive. So I think I just need to go drop by Japantown. But I feel like sometimes you go to these like Asian supermarkets, and then like that dressing specifically is always like very sold out. Roasted sesame sounds like it have a lot of nutty umami flavor to it. Yes, and it's so good. Oh! Yeah, the deep roasted sesame, yes. Use chopstick, yes. Okay, so a couple things. You know how I was supposed to go to Las Vegas a couple weeks ago? I guess it was last weekend. Not this one that just happened, but the week before. And I'm not going and hanging out in LA. Okay, two things about this. I gotta tell this story. What was the code? NKUS25. Okay, so, while I was there, I went to, yeah, it doesn't work. What? Okay, maybe it was just yesterday? I don't know. I don't know what that was, but I did it. I got 25% off on it. I ended up getting Phantom Bars, Hamon Base, Hamon Macro Expansion, Redux, and then like 5 sets of the acrylic windows. Minimum purchase requirement. I don't know. When I noticed it, I had like I just had the bars and then the acrylic windows. It was definitely for like it was like under 100 pounds for sure. Was when I noticed it. Just because shipping would technically be a lot. Well, shipping like minimum to the US is like 25 pounds, but then like if you start adding hundreds of dollars worth of stuff, it only goes up to like 32. NK US 25, right? Yeah, that's what I think it is. Let me check. Let me check to be certain. Yeah, NK US 25. Okay, so I feel like I don't know if I needed another station filter replacement or something, because this has gotten a little funny. Maybe disable it as soon as he saw you use it. Maybe. I was pretty confused by that. But also no one emailed me or anything. Distinct. Yeah, it's definitely a possibility. Son of a bitch. A win's a win. Yep. You'll be nice enough to honor it, probably. Yeah, I think I might need to change the station filter. This hasn't been sucking very nicely. I think it was for the NK meetup that happened this past weekend. Jay was in the US. He drops codes. Oh, shit. Was that out in, what is it, West Virginia? Oh, that makes sense. Okay. Got it. That makes sense. I was like, what is it? Like NK? Is it like novel keys? Is there a novel keys thing? Like, I wasn't thinking it was an event, but I was like, is there some kind of promo? Novel keys related promo? That makes more sense. Okay, I'm gonna find a little guy for this. 1 second. That's a crazy mix. This sounds very grand. Okie doke. So what else is here on the list? So we're gonna do a whole rebuild of the Haka. And then the two things we need to do, the moment and the unmei, are ones we have to take out of the I have to actually take those out of the boards that they're in. But before I do that, I'm going to clean this. Okay. Let's move this out of the way now. Okay. Move this briefly. It's funny because actually, yeah, let's take a look at this moment. All right. I also can't see my notes, so oops. I think I'm supposed to take out the weight first. I think that this steel, sandblasted steel weight is uncoated because I'm starting to see like a little bit of like steel patina, which is fine, honestly. Okay, I forgot about this funny moment setup. The daughter board gets plugged in last, I guess. Oh, one more here. There we go. Okay, I have to remember how to take this out. I think this is like a gasket. Pour-on gasket? Fucking son of a bitch. There we go. I see. Alright, so I'm just going to switch this build. And then this is just JST, so we'll be able to do a test later. But with that said, okay, here's the build I want to put in here. And we'll do a type test on this afterwards. What the fuck? Yo, why do I... Yo. Am I really stupid? What have I done here? Oh, here it is. was like, where was the top? So does this make sense? Can I put this in? Which way do I put this in? Was I supposed to put the cable in first? Maybe I was. Stupid. There we go. The Moment is a little funny of a build, but after you like figure out what's going on with it, it actually is really nice. I am a big Moment fan. It's interesting. Moment and Derivative, I think, were both very, very nice boards. It's crazy. Anthixius, welcome. What's up? Okay, so I think the way it was supposed to be is you plug this JST in from here now. Kind of route that. Set it down. And then check. So that didn't really sit how I wanted it to, but now it probably does. Yep. So then now from here is where I can screw this in. Really interesting way to do this board. I think it was very confusing at first. And I got to imagine it's probably frustrating to build if you don't really understand what to do. But at least working backwards from here, it's like, yeah, that was really, really nicely done. Okay, so really quickly, I'm just going to run the same kind of test with EK on this since we do have it up. How we looking here? Everything seems pretty good. I think I owe Jackie an apology. Because I remember I feel like I had a bunch of issues with these strawberry wines at first, but I'm looking at this now and there's like none. So okay. I guess I'll just also mash just to see if I could trigger any chatters. Doesn't look like it. Seems solid. Alright. Cool. Okay, so this one right here has, I think it was just the minus and the R. The only ones I wanted to replace. Yeah. And then on top of that, even after this, I'm not going to reinstall this because we're just going to make sure that this works properly after we change these. And then we're going to run the type test with this build that's already here. And these actually, these aren't non-working. I think they just felt funny. And so I think the whole thing here was that we were trying to find the mode tomorrow switches, which I thought I picked up, but I guess I only picked up those penguins. We'll look for these later. WER. Yep. Oh, is this a... Oh. This is carbon fiber half. Okay. So we'll hold this off until we do the last one here, which is the Gunmei. Which I need to grab. Oh, who is... Oh my goodness. Alicia, get on out of here. Who do you think you are bringing this big raid in? Just kidding. How's your stream? What were you up to? Alright. Oh. Something hot like the meteors. Win sponsor factor. It was good until the end. I'm so sad. Oh no. What happened? There's no threads. What the fuck? Wait. Were they stripped or they were just never... There were just never any threads? What the hell? It was a Bauer Light? Like there was none in the Bauer Light? This is just like a giant error unit? Or... Does everyone have this problem? Snoopy Smells, welcome back. That's a neat desk mat. Yezi, welcome back. Yeah, this is from Alpha out in the Philippines. I think they just forgot to add the inserts. Oh shit, I see. So they're supposed to be like threaded inserts. Huh. Yeah, that seems like a big issue. I would hope that that didn't happen for everyone who bought a Bauer Light. I know that there's like, they do like rounds or something, right? That is a really incredibly short JST cable. It's one of those small batch Bauer lights, so the top case is like 1 of 1. Did you join Harangi 60? Yes, I did. Additionally, I also joined another brown board group buy. The one that Klexus posted in the Discord, which is the 689. Is that what it's called? 869 by Rukia. So that's interesting, right? Because Rukia is the name of the person who designed this, and also 896 also is the name of a separate board. Oh, that's gonna be low-key a pain to insert that cable. Yeah, I know. I don't remember that being the case of having that short of a JST cable the last time I built this, but let's find out. A board with an ice cream filled history. Yeah, is that guy's name Rukia on purpose? Luckily they are unrelated. Tony and D-Law, by the way, welcome back. I'm sure I might have missed more messages, but let me finish unscrewing this. All right. If I went to grocery outlet, haven't seen items so cheap as jaw dropping. Dude, grocery outlet is lit. Okay, there's supposed to be 9 screws. Did I count 9? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yes, okay, we got them all. All right, and then I'm supposed to check. Yeah, it's funny because it's all like short dated or out of season stuff, and it's just like way cheap. Like you get like, I don't know, like Thanksgiving themed stuff like in June, and then it's like half price. And then it's like some of it is a little weird where it's like eggnog. Like, do you want eggnog in June? But some of it is like, I don't know, like just like maple flavored stuff. And then like, oh, this is good and it's cheap. You know? Cereal there from There's Always Sick. Yeah, sometimes they have Magic Spoon for like $5. If you guys don't know, like that's normally like 10. It's crazy. Okay, what was the bad switch in this one? Unme. Oh yeah, it was the minus, and that was it. $10 for cereal is nuts. Okay. So that should hopefully be all of the desoldering for the night. So I do think at some point we're gonna have to change that station filter again, because the sucking has kind of gone awry here through the night, but that'll be future Chris's problem. Also, out of curiosity, now I'm thinking and wondering, did I do this properly earlier? Ah, shit. Did I forget to record a type test for the previous moment? Ah, shit. Whatever. God damn it. I think I was like looking at it and then I forgot to do the type test. The one like with the what was it? The one that I'm desoldering, actually. Well, that makes sense because there were some keys in there that are messed up, but whatever. Let's just figure that that's okay. Okay, so this should be good. I'm gonna turn this off. Grab the soldering iron. We're not gonna solder immediately just yet. But I'm just bringing it out because I need the actual solder to cover the tip. Eggnog is too good. Anyways, sorry, I forgot to tell this story. So a couple weeks back, I was in LA, and I went to Frankenson. I don't know if you guys have been to Frankenson. It's like they call it a collectible show, and a lot of people call it Frankensons with an S, but it's Frankenson. Anyways, bunch of booths where they just sell a bunch of stuff. A lot of it is like comics related. A bunch of cards, like Pokemon cards, basketball cards, whatever. Bunch of weeb stuff. We found this booth that had a bunch of those Jeremy Klein decks, which includes that, this. So you guys know how I bought this? Remember this crazy thing that I bought? Anyways, Jeremy Klein is the one who makes these decks. They have a bunch of like horny decks like this, but this booth was a collector who was just like reselling a bunch of old like Jeremy Klein decks that were like equally horny. Some of which are just like not in production. Ah, shit! I just bumped the fuck out of my knee. Some of them are not like they're just not in circulation anymore. Like he's not selling them anymore. They're just done. But I saw some, I'm like, oh my god, these are so amazing. These horny ass decks, amazing. So then I went back to Jeremy Klein's website, and then I saw one of them was still in stock, but this was like the end of July, so I was just like, fuck, I gotta wait till August, new month, new money, right? I gotta wait. So I did wait. And then August 1st came around, and the deck was gone. It was a Rei Ayanami, very, very naked-ish Rei. It wasn't very naked. She was kind of naked Rei. It was sold out as soon as the month flipped over. I snoozed, man. I snoozed. Well, I think this cooled down too much. Oops. There are still some, I found out on Jeremy Klein's website that like they're not all like listed. I think like, so I think it's Shopify. And for anyone who's ever used Shopify, like as like a single guy and someone who's not really well versed with Shopify, it's like a little hard to categorize properly. So either he forgot or he's intentionally doing it to like, sort of skip out on all these C&Ds and stuff. But there are some decks that are just not listed in the categories, but you have to search for them. And I figured out how to search for all the decks. And there's some cool ones that are still up there. But not as cool as the Ray one that I missed out on, man. I don't know if I could actually show it on stream. But for those who care to see it, I will just paste the link here. Jeremy Klein. And if you like go in the search and look up Ray, I can maybe show part of it, just not all of it. Okay. So you have to search Ray. And then you get one that looks like this. I just can't show the rest. Yeah. But I think the one that was still available was in black. Like it was a black background. And there was still one available at the end of July. Just not at the beginning of August. I drove fully naked owl on stream. This is safe. You think so? I don't know. I'll just not risk it because while it may be safe on stream, I don't know if it'll be safe on YouTube when this VOD goes up there. It's arguably safer than Miku. But yeah, so sad. But there are some really good ones. There's like, it's funny. I don't know if you guys know Lum. There's multiple Lum ones, and they're pretty NSFW. They're pretty NSFW, the Lum ones. But then there's also an extra Lum one that you can't find without just searching for Lum in the search bar. You have to use a search bar and type in Lum. The black was limited. Yeah, the black was limited edition and was still available when I didn't want to spend on it. Yeah. Anyways, very sad. Very sad. There's a Sailor Saturn one that's pretty cool. What else is there? I forget. I don't know how to pronounce this. Sonico? Sonico? There's a bunch of interesting Sonico ones. Let me see. Give me 1 second. Now I gotta remember which ones are still good in terms of still in stock and horny. Oh, there's more painted Miku ones. Those are like signed and painted, like hand painted, hand signed. So those are still available. The multiple Lum ones, also one of which is hand painted. Damn, snoozed so hard. Oh, so sad. So sad. But yeah, then there was also ones that are just not even on the site that this collector had. There was like a, if you could just look this up. There was like a Linkle one. A Linkle one. There was like a Princess Peach one. There was an Asuka one. Alright, you might need to look up Link. Link Jeremy Klein. Yeah, Link Jeremy Klein. But it's definitely Linkle. Yeah. This one might be safe to show. I don't see any nipple. We skating these? I don't skate. I've always wanted to learn how to skate, but my knees can't take it. I've definitely felt some buckling in my distant past of trying to learn how to ollie. I'd land some, and then I'd land some others, and then it would I'd feel it in my knees. Alright, I don't think I can show the Asuka one. Peach. The Peach one I think I can show. I love these like Donkey Kong, like the Jeremy Klein Hookups logo, Donkey Kong font. I was never good at skateboarding, but I did try my damned hardest. Always tell it as a male artist. Link paddle / skateboard would be perfect to learn on. Perfect. Okay, where was I? I think I need to put some of this stuff away. We got to, I gotta locate, I have some of these, here's a couple of penguins. But, you know, one thing I think I ought to do, I mean, I guess for both the moment and also the Unmei, it's not a matter of the Switch not working. It was more of a matter of how it felt. I think how it felt was the bigger problem. Hookup's gone before its time. I like trying to make a kickflip off an 8-stair set and tore their ACL. Oh shit. Okay. Give me a few seconds here. So I need to find the mode tomorrow switches. I don't know if you guys recall whether or not I pulled those out already, but it's in this giant box somewhere. Should I just pour this box out? Oh shit. You guys have a box full of switches like this? My boy ran out of mini plastic bins. Yep. I have a whole ass drawer of random switches. Yeah. Alright, you guys know what it's about. Voyager. It used to be all 70 to 110 count bags. Oh, Shinhais. Remember Shinhais, guys? I feel like I need to buy a new batch of Shinhais and give away my current Shinhais. Fuck. You know, is there any labels to those bags? Because how do you remember them all? Some of them have labels, not all of them. Some of them I can remember. Some of them are a little more confusing, but I can typically match them up for when I need to. Like, I know, like, I write everything down digitally on, like, spreadsheets. So it's like, if I'm working on a specific board, and it's like, oh, I need more of those, and I'll kind of, like, match the look to them. Yeah, I did buy, exactly, I did buy them, and I also try to tune all of them. So it's like, it's not like I'm completely, totally detached from all of this. Like, you know, I've had some quality time with a good most of these, unless they're clicky. If they're clicky, it's a little harder if they're clicky. there's the tiniest of chances that it's not even in this box, but somewhere else. So I'm looking for the mode. Oh, here it is. I think it's this. All right. So there's that, and these are some penguins. I think I have more penguins somewhere else too, just in case. But I'm just gonna poke around and see if there's anything else here I should be concerned about. Alright, I also was thinking maybe this would be a short stream. I don't think that's the case. I think this stream will be... We're already past midnight. Do you cook? And if so, what is the dish you pride yourself in? I don't really cook. Occasionally I will cook breakfast. So just like, you know, like eggs, hash browns, like fake meat sausages. I don't eat meat. I used to often bake those Waka Flocka vegan blueberry muffins. But I haven't done that in a while. Alright, so here's another... This is a drawer. Thinking there might be some penguins in here somewhere. Oh, here they are. Yep, that should be penguins. Love me some breakfast. If someone gifted you a rice cooker, what would you use it for? I don't know. There's stuff you can do with a rice cooker. I mean, I think some of it is illegal. But I feel like there's stuff I could do. I just don't know. Maybe quinoa? Farro? What's the board on 2, bro? Top? This is the Moment. Got about 220 Gateron baby raccoons that I don't use anymore. That's a lot. A bed of rice and chicken probably every day. Okay. Samoj. Alright. So, what's the issue here? It could be some combo of anything. It could be some combo of anything. I need to check what spring this is. Excuse me. Cake? Can you make cake? Oh wait, hold up. These are already done. Okay, maybe just let me check what these springs are. Steamed cakes are fire. Yeah, that looks like the same spring, and it doesn't have any return issues. Alright, I think that's it. Cool. Oh, and this was already done, so... It already had a filament in and everything, so I'm sure that was fine. The only thing is I should probably put this in a separate bag to just note that this one's a bad one. I'll get a couple, because I have some for these Mode Tomorrow ones. Rice cooker has a cake setting, and I've never tried it. Time to make a rice cooker cake. Whether in a rice cooker or a traditional steamer. I want to see if we can make a chiffon cake. Bro, I got an idea. Gamble Shroud, welcome back. Good to see you again. Okay, so here are what I figure are the mode tomorrow switches, for which we need 2 of. What was the board that is? Fuck, I'm like losing everything. It's this one. So these, I just thought, yeah, I think there's like a weird little. This one definitely has a weird sound to it. I don't know if there's a film clipping situation in it. Both blue. Doesn't look like there's anything in particular that's wrong with the film, but I wonder if maybe the spring is like bent or something. Doesn't look like it. So yeah, it could be any number of issues. I'm gonna just try to disregard it, but I will probably hobo that film out of there. This one also, I had a thought that it sounded funny. I'll probably do that same thing too. Just hobo that spring out of there, but I think, should I, let's look what's around it. Both blues, which are bad. I think probably purple. Is there a purple in this? Yeah, there's a purple here. So we'll do a purple. And then what's around this guy? Maybe an orange. Yeah, let's do purple and orange. Hopefully these are both good. All right, gotta redo some switches here. Flavor Pandan or Ube. Lube. Here's some lube. These are tactile switches, so I'll just be probably avoiding the bump. All right. Let's lube these tops. Song Lupe, yeah. Kick Push. I remember this song was funny. This song was in NBA Live 2007. It's like, why? What? Huh? All right. Okay. I clean some of this stuff out. Then I'm gonna like realign it, just make sure the film is again not in the way, in case there was any kind of film clipping issue on the previous one. I don't want to repeat. Seems better, maybe. I think so. I think this should be good. And then these two, I'll call these bad. Yeah, there's like a weird leaf tick on that one. This one isn't so bad, but for some reason I flagged it as bad, so we'll just call it bad. Okay, pop that in. That one's in too. All right. Then the last thing is, do we want to rebuild the Haka tonight? I guess I could. There's nothing wrong with that. Let's see what we got. All right, we've been on for about a little under 3 hours. I think we can do this. We can do all of this. We'll bring this back out. Actually, maybe not right now. We'll do the Haka last. Ugh, it happened again, damn it. Seriously? It didn't happen so suddenly and badly, but it did happen. Gotta come up with a way to deal with this, man. Jesus Christ. Is that the same weird remix playlist from the other night? There's a few different remix playlists that I play, but this one is from Kiefer Green on YouTube. I could paste it shortly. Let me finish trying to attempt to fix this again. It's never permanent because the screw's not long enough. There's gotta be a way. I don't know why this is really like this. Nope. God damn it. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch, bro. I wonder if I just didn't use this brass bottom, if that's a problem. My guess is no. But it is a little weird. I feel like I gotta unplug this almost every time. Yegor, welcome back. How's it going? I'm kind of fixing my soldering iron right. Any top rate today? MX Bull, welcome. Not today. We were just doing some switch fixes across a few boards that just had some little switch issues. One of them ended up having a pretty big switch issue, so we're just gonna rebuild that. But as of right now, I'm trying to fix this soldering iron. All of the electronics keep popping out because I think the screw's not long enough. It's just so annoying, bro. Just doesn't make any sense. Okay. If I just don't put this brass bottom here, I'm just hoping that it'll be okay. Watch this turn out to be a huge, crazy disaster. Gotta ID that screw, you know? It's the big thing. All right. Okay, I'm gonna fix these two. These should be pretty quick. And then we'll just do like a new linear build for the Haka. Oh God. Spin it this way. So this is half plates. Let me just make sure that R is aligned okay. Seems like it. All right. So this moment build is good. We're just going to test that. We're not actually going to reinstall that into the moment today because I just want to run this type test for this guy. And then finally, this Unmei just has the 0 key, or sorry, the minus key that needs an adjustment. It's 3-pin, so push alignment would be beneficial. Okay. All right. So there we go. This one should be good as well. We could test both of them. They both are JST. Whoa. Okay, so this is just the one. This is the one key, and it feels a lot better now on this Unmei build. Check and make sure that everything else is good. Okay, looks good there. Clear that out. It's funny, is there? Oh, there's only one. There's only one layout in this. Okay, let's try the moment one. Alright, so I believe it was R and minus. And yeah, they sound significantly better now and more consistent with everything else and everything around them. Okay, cool. Alright, so with that, let's move on to the Haka rebuild. We're supposed to go linear. Let's see what linears I got. Well, if it's a Haka... Oh, it is plateless, so we are going to probably want a 5-pin. What are these? I think these are KTT roses? We go KZT Roses. I think this is what we took out of... We took this out of a 2000 mini build. What y'all think? KZT Roses in this? Let's see how well they fit. A little loose. I like roses. Actually, you know, we have that thing from Wise Donkey. So we could potentially try to use 3-pin or just anything. There's this... He mentioned here that it's supposed to like be oriented a specific way, but I forget which way it was. I'm guessing the arrows are telling you it's on the top, but I don't know. Maybe the arrows are telling you it's on the bottom. My guess is top makes more sense. Good and tighter plates, yeah. I mean, let's just really quickly try. I want to just... Why not just make this fun? Let's go with a fucking 3-pin. I think these are KS9s. Should we do KS9s in this? Three-pin KS9s? So why not? I'm feeling a little adventurous tonight. Probably would make more sense if Serica went on this, just to match the theme of the switches. And then switch the other Serica. Switch the other build to something not Serica. I'm feeling adventurous tonight. Anyone else? Alright, I know that Wise Donkey did send me a bunch of notes to tell me how to do it. So, one second. Let me reread those. The grooves match the profile of the top housing and stem, so it's not symmetrical. Okay. I have triangles on one side to help indicate the direction. Also, I recommend rubber bands to help hold it down. PCBs sometimes warp in either direction, so the middle switches aren't down all the way, or the end switches are not down all the way. Okay. So, I had a rubber band on my desk here yesterday. I don't know what I've done with it. Also, he did say he has triangles, but I don't know what the triangles are for. I think the triangles maybe mean down? The downside? I don't know. No, it definitely means the top side. Yeah, okay. Triangles go on the top, which makes sense. I wonder if all this is just to hold it in place and not to actually straighten it. That would be a little worrying. But, well, I think it should. There isn't that much give. It's funny, there's those, like, diamond Avalon switches or whatever. I don't know, those weird diamond-shaped switches. And I'm like, that would definitely not work for this. This is the Haka. Oh, a big point of contention here is that the Haka does use 6U. So let me look up what 6U key sets I have. Six U. I think it would be 6U center is like this. And then unused. Sixes. I have sixes. Dark. Oh, coral relief, actually. Alright, I need to track down a Henderbite set. Gotta try to sleep. Swollen thanks so much. Head's starting to hurt. Hope you feel better soon. Hope you have a good night, too. Yeah, maybe coral relief. Maybe I'll put Serica on this and then coral relief on the other one. Okay. Okay, so the idea here is that, like, if I were to lift this up, it should be straight. And it really doesn't look straight. So I think this is really just to keep stuff together more than it is to align it really, really perfectly. Because if I'll just, like, with 3 pins, just, like, kind of move them to be, like, really, really not straight, throw this on. Again, I believe I'm doing this in the correct orientation. There's, like, a little bit of give. And then I lift up, and then, like, it's still pretty unstraight. So I don't think that these KS9s are a good idea. Like, there's a chance it works, and then maybe it's that I'm just, like, not perfectly lifting it up. But I doubt it. Okay, I'm not going to do this. Yeah, I'm not feeling that froggy. If I can already tell. Alright, we're going to do roses. And we're going to do coral. time is it? Time check. It's almost 1 a.m. All right. I'm not gonna lie. Well, let's see. Let's see how this goes. There's a part of me that's like, I'll probably just do 3 quick type tests among the 3 boards I have to reassemble, or I guess 2 boards I have to reassemble. I'm gonna do this one. 3. So Haka. Well, shit. I guess there's 4. No, 3. PP60. I'm not gonna change. Yeah, fuck it. I'm not gonna change PP60. We didn't even work on it. I gotta do this Haka. We're gonna do the Unmei and then the this moment build. Okay, so yeah, triangles on the top here. So it'll just set down like that. Wise Donkey said to use rubber bands. I don't think this will be a huge issue, especially if I do the single pins. If I do the single pins, then like just repress them, should be fine. I think at least. Also because I can't immediately find the rubber band that was on my desk from yesterday. And I guess because of this, do I need a cutting mat? Maybe, maybe not. But let's go with not. This is nice enough. I should probably use that fume extractor, but I already started. This thing is really nice. Shouts out to Wise Donkey. Even if Wise Donkey, if you're watching the VOD or live right now, I might be doing this the way that you are not recommending me to do. But shouts out to Wise Donkey for this thing. Kind of keeps everything in place. It's pretty nice. Looks handy. Hell yeah. And we'll see also, run this test after, see if it really was the, what was it, Haimu Raz? Versus if it's a PCB issue. I really don't think it is, though, a PCB issue. All right. I think I should have got everything. Look at that. Nothing shakes off. I'm going to do push alignments. I feel like the whole thing is that you shouldn't need this with this aligner thing. But I'm just going to do it just in case. Another thing too is that, like, well, you shouldn't need this if you ran the rubber band thing. Especially. Which I didn't do. Okay, I feel like I felt a good one there. So that was a little funny. But also, maybe I was just feeling things. Oh, felt another good one. So yeah, maybe that's the situation is if I had rubber bands to like really tighten this down, maybe there's a chance here that I wouldn't feel these good push alignments. Wise Donkey had mentioned in his notes to me that this using rubber bands to like keep this thing aligned or to keep this stuff together would account for when maybe there's some weird flexing or bends in the PCBs, and so maybe that was one of the cases. There is right there, didn't keep it fully flat. Okay, yeah, so I'm feeling some, especially in the middle here. That makes sense, right? Yep. All in the middle. I wonder if I should keep a piece of paper in the Haka, just so that I can be totally certain there's no shorts. It's a pretty low profile board. Okay, I'm gonna go back to these first, especially this first row. Okay, so from here I'm gonna also check from the top, see everything looks good. I think so. I could be wrong, but I think this looks fine. think it should be good. Okay. I'm gonna go like wash my hands. Be right back. Ooh. Alright, I took another little pit stop to grab the coral bars, which I realized I never opened. And I believe these are... This is coral sand, 14 seconds. I took a little longer. This time around, at least. Okay, let's just try this out. Let me also check a few other things here, because I am curious about the Haka in general. Both of my builds are plateless, entirely plateless, so, okay. Alright. I'll rebuild this now. Or reassemble it. Okay. I'm going to test this out without keycaps, and then probably going to test it out again with. The fuck? Oh shit. Did I only solder in one? Did I only solder in one pin for all of them? What the fuck? Is this exactly what happened? Like somehow escape only needs one pin? Jeez. Washed my hands for nothing. Conspiracy gets you buy more soap and lotion. Jeez. The worst part, killing this easy mate cable, man. Yeah, I definitely forgot. This is so stupid. do with the glove? Alright, so it doesn't matter whether I use this or not. It's just like, this is just a very small cutting mat at this point. Alignment, not exactly necessary, but I'm just throwing it on because it's already here. The kind of interesting thing is that, like, could I just use this? Like, even for plated builds? I wonder if it's supposed to dig deep. I might be able to use this for plated builds. Kind of hungry. Might need to eat some magic spoon. Alright, one more row here. Zooming. My guess, probably finish stream by 2 a.m. Maybe sooner. I don't know. Hopefully sooner. Okie doke. Now we should be able to plug this in. in a way that makes more sense. Why the hell did I not? I should have tested it before I screwed everything together. What the hell is wrong with me? Let's try this again. Oh shit, did I... was I soldering in on this screen the whole time? Whoops. Alright. Niku, welcome. Oh, what? I got chatter on a W? What the... Niku, I did send a message, I think. Did I send the message? I was looking at my Steezy 60s earlier today on stream. Oh, I also forgot to switch this. Everything seems good this time around. So I think it was the Haimu Raz. It's a bother, I could also just ask Corollas. I'm thinking. Like, I've been meaning to get a heat gun, that's the thing. And like, the thing is, well, do you have a... anyone here have recommendations for heat guns if I want to do something like remove USB-C connectors? Anybody here have any good heat gun wrecks? If there are any good heat gun wrecks and then they break the bank, then maybe I could tell Niku to ask Carolus for the Steezy 60 PCB with the connector removed. Because otherwise, like, it's just like, I'm trying to get rid of some of these Steezy. I have too many of these Steezy 60 PCBs. Oh, I don't need to actually unplug this or anything. Personally, not have a heat gun, but it is really useful. I imagine. I don't want to get one that doesn't work for this purpose. You may not need to remove it. That's another interesting point too. Is just that, like, I might not need to remove it at all if there's like enough space, like clearance inside the Dalco, but I don't know. I don't know if there is or not. So if Carlos is able to check. Okay. QWERTYU. Oh shit. Am I still on this? Fuck, I keep forgetting to change that scene. I'm gonna check and tell me if anything interferes. Currently stable. Check back at them later. All right. If you want to get rid of some C60, I'll just take one of yours and tell me what you want for it. Okay. Yeah, for sure. And then yeah, we'll also just find out about the USB-C connector first, because I think that would be my personal top concern, I guess. Alright, there it is. I think this works a little bit better than classic red. What do you guys think? Yeah, Ablet also want to tell me if you can modify the PCB for the O-ring cutouts, but I think he forgot. I see. Okay, this should be good. Turn that off. Alright, so I think I need to tidy up at least a little bit. Or I guess maybe I could probably reassemble some of this other stuff. I guess the last thing is just the Unme. I'm going to do type tests, but maybe fix the Unme up first. This one? Yes. No, not that. Right, that's the sample from Throw Some D's. A really good mix. Son of a bitch. Whatever. Get that later. Master P, pass me the green. Oh, who is that? Hanok TV. Thanks for the follow. This is the one with a really, really short JST cable. Alright, I got it. Ooh. Okay. Oh, guys, do you think it's better to change the case for my Wooting 60 HE Plus to a Tofu 60? I don't think it would hurt. Is it better? I don't know if I have a good answer to that. Like, you'd have to try it to really know. I mean, I think it would be better. I don't know. I like tofus. Tofus are chill. But I think a big thing about this hobby is, like, a lot of it is preference. And I don't know if you ever had a chance to, like, try a tofu. But if you've liked that experience in it, then maybe that could be cool for your wooding. There you go. Savior has a bunch of info here. General consensus is good. Friend used the Redux and it was pretty good. But our acoustics, in my opinion, still tray mount. Yeah. Okay. So here are the 3 boards that we are going to run type tests for. But I do feel like I have to clean a lot of my desk again. So give me some time here. Whew. I'm gonna do what the other Haka assembly was here. Excuse me. What are you gonna bring, a sack of anything? Should I bring the S60 V2, the copper one again? I could do that. Yeah, that might end up going to 4 different meetups because it was at Paper Sun, it was in Las Vegas, I could bring it to Sacramento, and then I'm probably going to bring it to Keeb Life. Or I might not bring that, I don't know. I know, I think... Nap Wizard did say he wanted me to bring something specifically. I forgot what it was. I have to go back and look at the messages. And then I might bring the Freya. So it just kind of depends. We'll see. The Freya that Tina has right now. What is this? This is just an extra little thing. That goes there. 1 second. Yes. Haka was totally rebuilt today. That was kind of unplanned. But it was unplanned but deserved, because it was just... That Haka was really weird. I think I carry the Vault 35 in my pocket. That's crazy. Let's take a look at this. We're probably going to do this view. But I feel like I do need to take these boards off. So OBS is here. I gotta redo this too. Will this work? Yes. Oh, maybe I should do another desk mat. Switch desk mats. We already had this desk mat. I got this Bro Caps one. Okay, let's do some recordings, yeah? Alright, so this guy right here, this is the Haka. We got GMK Coral, relief base with the 6U bar. This is a plateless build. I realize I don't think some of these might not be pressed all the way down. And then these are KTT roses, I believe, that are inside. Let me check. Yeah, this is what we took out the 2000 Mini. All right, cool. So yeah, linear build, plateless. Let's get a recording in. Okay. So that's that build. Two more to go. There's the Udme with CRP ANSI EN Desco. The Desco child kit. We've got, I think these are penguins. And we fixed one switch, but we never recorded this from before. 6U Top mount. Okay. And then finally, let me get Lightroom open. Oh, shit. Lightroom. We have one more, which is the Moment with GMK Alpine and Sorrow Keys Strawberry Wine Switches. Okay. Those were the 3 boards. I guess. Kind of. Those were kind of the 3 boards. We were supposed to work on 4, but it got kind of funny, you know? Let's check. Everything coming okay? Yeah, there's a little bit of weird artifacting here that kind of gets fixed when we actually will color grade and actually export this from DaVinci, but no worries about that. We should have had 6 total. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I guess 5 total. So one was the first Haka overhead. Everything good. Second one, also overhead, was the PP60, which we figured out we didn't really need to do. And then the 3 we've just recorded here. So this is the second Haka shoulder view. The Unmei that's fixed. And then the Moment first build. So the first build, the second build had some stuff we fixed, but I wasn't going to reinstall that. Okay. So that is it. So now, let's look up, we haven't done a print in a while. We had the other day, what was that? Was that for Thursday? Thursday we had that junk giveaway, so we didn't actually do a print. So let's find another print to do. This one got kind of funny. It's Portrait 800 with like really weird color shifting. This was Emotional Oranges. I don't know if I did this one already. No. I don't know if this might be a good one. There's it's a funny composition because he's up here, which is really nice. But the background screen, there's kind of a lot going on. Meanwhile, something like this is kind of cool. Could be cool. We just kind of crop it in. I think of this. Trying to like get a good sense of what's straight. I think this right here. Trying to straighten it out. I'm trying to figure out how straight this is. I don't know if there's any better ones here. Probably not. Yeah, probably this one. Let's go with this one. Zoom in a little more. Clear out some of this dust. Okay. Let's run it, yeah? Well, I guess I could adjust colors a little bit. This one might, yeah. Well, I'll just do, I'll adjust from the calibration. I wonder if there's something more interesting we can do if I reset all channels. Let's try this. Ooh. I do kind of like this, but I want these... Our skin will be a little warmer. That looks pretty good. Alright, I kind of like this. Yeah, let's go with this. Let's see if there's anything else we ought to change here. Neutral? Nah. You know, we haven't used like other types of paper in a while. So maybe it's time to switch back. Printer properties. Let's go with photo paper. Shit. What do we use? Luster? Luster highest. Okay. And then let me go grab a different kind of paper. Let's go with actually let's go with the Ink Press Media Luster. We've been using that Ilford cotton rag for a really long time, and I feel like we've actually probably used more of that at this stage than a lot of others. The other ones we were trying to have it catch up to. So there it is. I don't know if you can see that luster, but it's pretty nice. Pro luster register. Okay. Let's run a giveaway, yeah? By the way, guys, we are, what is that, 58 subs away from a couple of really good giveaways. There's a Metal Artisan at stake, as well as a GMK set. Just letting you guys know, in case you guys are interested in subbing. Alright. So, which sticker would you be interested in? I realize it's a little hard to tell because the desk mat is kind of busy, but we got 2 different Sailor Moons, Running Sailor Moon, Heart Eyes Sailor Moon, Yotsuba with a gun, and Anya. Wait, Gordon is on? What the? Are you shitting me? I don't see Gordon. I need to refresh. Give me the Heart Sailor Moon. Alright. Heart Sailor Moon for Shoney's. Frank and Randy. Is Randy suggesting Gordon? Let's go to Gordon. Alright. Let me see. Gordon. Oh, Gordon is. I do see him on now. Alrighty. Let's see. Oh, Mikey Digit. Welcome back. Well, we are just about to raid. We just finished up here. But thank you for dropping by. I will be back Thursday, probably. Yeah, so sorry about that. In any case, here's the Discord. If you haven't already joined it, Watagaki, they sponsor all the stickers that we put up for giveaway here. Also, the t-shirts I've been wearing. I don't know if you guys could see it, but I've been wearing this Dragon Ball Watagaki tee here. Oh, also, buy my merch. I got merch. Use code Hong Kong for $5 off each tier hat. Also, check out the finds. My warehouse finds. I'm selling some stuff. Trying to offload. Anyways, there's a raid message if you're subbed. Raid message if you're not. Say what's up to Gordon. He hasn't been on for a while. And I'll see you guys on Thursday, probably. Alright. Good night, guys.